Hello, everybody. You know what time it is. I am here with yet another winner on a preliminary episode of Tough Season 30. We have Jordan Heiderman here with us. Jordan, first of all, congratulations on your victory. Now that you've had a little bit of time to reflect on it, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. It was great to get that first win in the house and versus a tough opponent too. So I'm
Yeah.
excited for what's next.
Yeah, let's get right to that. A tough opponent, I think, would be an understatement because Chandler straight up dropped you, Jordan, with a spinning wheel kick in the first round. And in fact, I mean, there was a second where everyone was wondering, were you going to be able to recover from that? What was going through your mind when that happened? Were you hurt when he hit you with that?
Absolutely. It caught me off guard with that spinning wheel kick. And heavyweights, they just hit hard, and you got to be able to take it. Otherwise, you're gonna end up on the mat. So I'm just thankful. I have a tough chin and was able to continue through that fight.
Yeah, it's a tough chin. I would definitely say, and Dana White recognized that as well. He said that, in fact, you were tough. That's the exact word he used, being able to overcome that spinning wheel kick. What was it like hearing Dana White speak so highly of you?
It's great to hear Dana White talk about me, and I hope he continues to get a brag about me. So looking forward to pursuing my career here.
Okay, so on the subject of other things that Dana White was saying, he thought the judges were going to give the fight to Chandler after 2 rounds. You know, there was a lot of people who were uncertain whether it was going to go to 3 rounds. There was reactions even after the fact that it should have been called after 2 rounds and handed the victory to Chandler. So what was happening as far as you were concerned there? Like, in your mind, did you know that you had won that second round? Did you think a third round was deserved? And then what was your I guess, what emotions were you experiencing after the fight and your hand was raised?
Super thankful it went to a third because I was able to get the finish and just put a stamp on it and make it my fight. But yeah, I mean, you could have seen that first round being a 10-8 round for Chandler and no third round for me. So I'm super thankful the judges seen that I was doing enough and recovered fast enough to continue the fight and go on to win.
I mean, the good news is, even though there was, I guess, some speculation as to who would have won the first and second, you say you put your stamp on it. You certainly put your stamp on the third round. You were just throwing fists, throwing hammers at Chandler, getting that knockout. So knowing that maybe you hadn't exactly shown all that you could do, was that your goal in the third round, to really just say, hey, look, I deserve to be here. Here's what I can do?
I wanted to do it in the second because I knew there wasn't a guarantee of the third. And that's what Coach Rick said to me in the corner. He's like, you got to get a finish because he was thinking it was a 10-8 round for Chandler. So I'm thankful for the third round. And then, yeah, absolutely. I went out there, balls to the wall. I'm never going to lose a third round. That's my round every fight.
Mhm. I mean, obviously, some of these skills you pick up in training, which is something you've been able to devote much of your time to, being that you quit your job in order to focus on MMA and coming into this competition. Your goal, you're very focused on. So how prepared did you feel coming into this competition, would you say?
I was training because you don't know until that you're on the show, and it's all kind of last minute. But yeah, I was preparing like I was on in fight camp, and I felt real ready. I did get the little star struck stepping into the apex, but I overcame and fought my butt off.
I will say the same thing. When I first took my first steps into the apex, I felt the same thing. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm here. This is so cool. It's not just something you see on television anymore. It's your life. Uh,
Right.
Speaking of your life, uh, Jordan, have you thought about the fact that you have a UFC champ as your coach?
Yeah, that was a great experience. Coach Juliana, she's awesome. She's great to work with. She's super intense and passionate, and just truly cared about her whole team, and she just really showcased that, and it was great to work with her.
Yeah, and also one of your teammates, the brother of a current champ, Muhammad Usman, he also had really complimentary things to say about you. What's it like being on a team where everybody is as hungry and driven as you are to go all the way in this competition? And also, on the same token, trying to be friends with them, even though you realize that you could be facing them and beating the crap out of each other any given week.
Yeah, absolutely. Living in the tough house is like no other experience. Like you said, you're living together, you're becoming friends, you're eating together, training together, and then we have to go beat each other up, and just like no experience I've ever experienced before. But super thankful for that opportunity, and definitely tried to make the best of it.
Mhm. Okay, finally, your nickname, you have been deemed Thor by your coach. Is that a nickname that you like? You think it's going to stick? Is there anything else that you've had spinning around your brain as far as a nickname that you would like?
I've been called Thor before, and I like it.
You
That's a
kind
great
of you
comment.
kind of have
Yeah,
the look, so I can see it.
yeah. I don't know if it's gonna stick. I like to be like more of a Viking warrior type of thing, but I'll go with Thor. Whatever works.
You know what? As long as you're winning, Jordan, that is all that matters, right?
Absolutely.
Hey, Jordan, well, thank you so much for being here. Congratulations on your preliminary win, and we hope to see what you do next in the tough competition.
Yes, absolutely. Stay tuned.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.